Let us seek out some desolate shade and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men bestride our downfallen kingdom. Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face that it resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out like syllable of Dollar.
What I believe, I'll wail. And what no believe, and what I can redress as I can find the time to friend, I will. What you speak may be so perchance. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongue, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me and wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry god.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous soul may recoil to an imperial charge. All things foul must wear the brows of grace, but grace must still look so.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance even there I did find my doubts. Why, in this rawness, left you wife and child these precious motives, strong knots of love without leave-taking, I pray you? Let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be ready, just whatever I shall think.
Lead. Poor country. Great tyranny. Lay thou thy base ashore, for goodness dare not check thee. Wear thou thy wrongs, the title is afeard. Fare thee well, Lord. I would not be the villain thou thinkest, for the whole space in the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not in absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think, withal, there would be hands uplifted in my right. And from gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands. For all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, or wear it on my sword, yet my poor country shall have more vices than before, more suffer in more sundry ways than ever by he that shall succeed.
What should he be?
It is myself, I mean, whom I know all the particulars of vice, so grafted that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow, being compared with my confinement's harms.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can come a devil more damned in evils to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, luxurious, avaricious, false, deceitful, sudden, malicious, smacking, of every sin that has a name, but there is no bottom, none in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids would not fill up the cistern of my lust, and my desire all continent impediments that should overbear my will. Better Macbeth than such an one to reign.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny. It hath been the untimely emptying of the happy throne and the fall of many kings. But fear not to take upon you what is yours.
With this, there grows my most ill-composed affection, such a stanchless avarice that were I king, I would cut off the nobles for their heads, desire his jewels and this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge quarrels unjust with the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice sticks deeper, grows with more pernicious root than summer seeming lust. Yet do not fear. Scotland hath the foisons to fill up your will. Of your mere own, all of these are portable upon other graces
I
weighing.
have none. The king becoming graces such as justice, verity, bounty, stableness, perseverance, lowliness, mercy, devotion, patience, courage, fortitude. I have no relish of them, but abound in the division of each and several crime, acting in many ways. Nay, had I power, I would pour the sweet milk of concord into hell, uproar the universal peace, and confound all unity on earth. such a one be fit to govern and speak, I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not fit to live! Oh, nation miserable, with an untitled tyrant, bloody scepter! When shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Since that, the truest issue of thy throne, by his own interdiction stands accursed, and does blaspheme his breed? Thy royal father was a most sainted king. The queen that bore thee, oftener upon her knees than on her feet, died every day she lived, fare thee well. These evils thou repeatest upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, my hope ends here.
Macduff! This noble passion, this child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruples, and reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth by many of these chains has sought to win me into his power, and modest wisdom has plucked me from overcrunching his haste. God above, do between thee and me, for even now I put myself into your direction, and unspeak my own detraction here, abjure the taints and blames I laid upon myself, for strangers to my nature. What I am truly is thine, and my poor country's to command. Whither indeed before thy here approach? Old Seward and 10,000 men are already at a point setting forth. Now come, we'll together, and our chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once, 'tis hard to reconcile. See, who comes here?
It's my countryman, but yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin. Welcome, hither.
I know him now. Good God, times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did?
Alas, poor country. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave. Where nothing but who knows nothing has once seemed to smile.
Oh, relation, too nice, yet too true.
What's the newest brief?
That of an hour doth hiss the speaker, each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well.
And all my children?
Well, too.
The tyrant hath not battered at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
Be not a niggard of your speech. How goest?
When I came hither to transport the tidings, which I have heavily borne, there ran a rumor many worthy fellows were out, which is to my belief witnessed the rather. For I saw the tyrant's power afoot. Now is the time of help. Your I, in Scotland, would create soldiers, would make our women fight to doff at their dire distresses.
Be it their comfort, we are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us great Seward and 10,000 men, an older and better soldier none that Christendom gives out.
Would I could answer this comfort with the like. But I have words that will be howled out in the desert air where hearing should not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause? Or is it a fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
I guess I did.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. to relate the matter to add the depth of you.
Merciful heaven! What then? Ne'er wear your hat upon your brow, give sorrow words. A grief that goes unspoken whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
Did you say my children?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
Said!
Be comforted. Let us make medicines of this great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my children? Did you say all? No, Helgaito! What, all my pretty chickens and my dame in one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
Oh, I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot remember such things that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Oh, sinful Macduff. They were all struck for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine! They'll slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Let this be the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes, and the braggart with my tongue. But gentle heaven, cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring thou this fiend to Scotland. Within myself, within my sword, set him. If he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our powers are ready, our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for the shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long, but never finds the day.